Hi, pile one. Your card was flight. Let's see what you have to know. Start with the tarot as always. Let's see. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Okay. Okay. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Okay. Nice. There's a theme here again. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Please tell me what pile one has to know. I'm not a fast shuffler, by the way, so apologies. Tell me what pile one has to know. Okay, let's try again. Please tell me what pile one has to know. Okay, we'll go with this one. Okay. Oh, my pile one people. You might be the same people who picked pile one the last time, but I'm not gonna say that just yet. Your three cards so far are the Queen of Wands, Fire Energy, Strength, more fire energy with Leo, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck is no other than the Two of Swords. Let's clarify that with some Lenormand cards. Should we? Okay, please clarify Queen of Wands. Okay. Please clarify Strength. Please okay. Is Aisha? No, okay. There we go. I'm gonna leave this out just in case. Please clarify the Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit. Okay. Whew. Well, this one's interesting. And another bottom of the deck, Choice Energy. Nice. Let's see what this says. So I'm going to say that this reading probably centers around a female. A female who's either a fire sign, a Leo specifically, or someone who has prominent fire placements, or someone who has the characteristics of the Queen of Wands, someone who's very sexy, very fiery, someone who enters a room and everyone just looks at them, someone who has a strong aura of I don't even know how to put it, like an erotic aura. That's basically the Queen of Wands. So it looks like someone like this is in the center of the reading. This might be you, this might not be you. Not sure yet. Because what I'm getting is that this is not you. This is not you. I'm getting that if you're anyone here, you're the Hermit. Virgo energy, by the way. And what I see is that the spread looks like so. I'm going to pick up the cards and show you, because this is very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. It looks like this when I look at it. So the Queen of Wands is looking towards the Hermit, and the Hermit is looking towards the Queen of Wands, but between them is Strength. So what I'm going to say is that there's someone out there who you have your eyes on, but you are holding back. And this is very interesting because this someone is clarified by the star. Someone who has a lot of hope associated to them by you. someone who has star qualities, someone who commands attention, but most importantly, she is your hope for some reason, or not necessarily she, but it's a feminine energy. You put a lot of hope into this person, but you're holding back. You're holding back from them. You're just looking at them from far away, and you're holding back. And the Hermit is clarified by the Ring. You want a commitment with this person, it seems. However, something very interesting happened. Sometimes two cards come out instead of one. Yeah, that happens. But when the two cards are so drastically different, that's a bit more rare. But this was what was clarifying the Strength card. This basically means that your behavior towards this person is inconsistent. Sometimes you're like the dog, or maybe you feel like you're the dog in your heart. You're very loyal to this person. You don't want anyone else. This is the only one for you, and you're not gonna go away, basically. This is the one you want. However, other times, it's more like the Fox, which is someone unreliable, someone inconsistent, someone shady even. So it looks like what I'm getting from this is that this is how you act, and this is how you feel. But it doesn't matter if you feel like this, if you act like this towards the person. But that's just what I'm getting. Maybe there's a different explanation. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Let's see if we have any astrological signs. Please give me cards for pile 1. Please give me cards for pile 1. Is that what you're saying? Okay, this is Earth element stability. Please give me cards for pile 1. Please give me cards for pile 1. Bit more obvious one. Okay, there we go. 5th house, creativity, more Leo energy. And Scorpio, I transform. So there might be someone who is a Scorpio here, but the amount of Leo energy here is overwhelming. So I'm going to say that someone is probably a Leo or has very strong Leo placements. Oh, and the bottom of the deck is Venus. Love. I'm gonna keep this card because I think that this is important. This is an important card here. Okay. Let's see what the tarot says. What should we ask? Why are you acting like this? What does the dichotomy of the fox and the dog mean? Let's go in that direction. What does the fox and the dog mean? 5 of Swords in reverse. Ooh. I think that this is self-sabotage. I think that this is self-sabotage. You don't want to act like an asshole, but you are. You really don't want to act like an asshole. You want to be nice. You want to be a normal person, obviously, and you are very attracted to this person, and you probably are committed to them with the dog and the ring coming out. But you're still acting like an asshole. And it's not something you want to do, it's just subconscious, because that's why it's reversed. You're sabotaging yourself. Whatever you're doing right now with this person, you're sabotaging yourself. That's why you're doing it. Okay, let's see. Let's see, how are you sabotaging yourself exactly? Maybe I can help you stop doing that. How is pile 1 exactly sabotaging themselves? How is pile 1 exactly sabotaging themselves? Can you tell me more about pile 1 sabotaging themselves? No cards here. Can you tell me more about pile 1 sabotaging themselves? Can you tell me more about pile 1 sabotaging themselves, please? Can you tell me more about pile 1? Okay, there we go. 2 of Pentacles. You're not making a decision. You're not making a choice. Bottom of the deck was, like I said, Two of Swords, and very interestingly, Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles both came out the last time for pile 1 people. So again, I think that you might be the same person. Just a guess, you don't have to be, obviously. Two of Pentacles. You take a lot on yourself. You take more on, or you take on more than you can handle. You have a lot on your plate, and you're basically doing this to escape something you're supposed to do, escape your emotions maybe. You're constantly busy. You're constantly busy because you don't want to feel. You don't want to feel, and that's how you're sabotaging yourself. And that manifests in acting like the fox and the dog at the same time. And that manifests in the Five of Swords. You don't want to feel. You don't want to feel your feelings. You want to be busy. Because you want to be busy. This is what it's telling me. And instead of feeling your feelings, you're busy. You're trying to distract yourself. You're trying to do other things. And that makes you act like a dick. Because you're not in control of how you're acting, you're not in control of how you feel, and you don't necessarily have to be in control of how you feel. Maybe that's what you need to understand. Feelings are not meant to be controlled. Feelings are meant to be felt and then let go. You just have to feel it, and then it will go away. That's how feelings work. Maybe you have some kind of trauma associated with romantic relationships. Let's see. Oh, and the bottom of the deck right now is the Ten of Swords. Ooh, 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 you've been hurt. You're not well, let's put it that way. And that might be the core of this whole behavior. But I'm gonna keep on shuffling and we'll see. Okay, let's not put it back like that. Okay, why is pile 1 suppressing emotions? Why is pile 1 suppressing their emotions? Why is pile 1 suppressing their emotions? Why is pile 1 suppressing their emotions? Please tell me. Oh, which one was that? Okay, Five of Pentacles. You feel alone. You feel left out. You feel like you don't belong. Is there anything else? Is there anything you can tell me? Anything else you can tell me about why pile 1 is? King of Swords in the reverse. You are afraid of losing control. You want to be the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, upright. You want to be in control of your emotions. You want to not feel. You want to be cold and logical, and you just don't want your feelings to interfere with anything. And you're afraid that if you feel them, you're going to be out of control. Or rather, your feelings are going to be out of control. That you're no longer going to be logical. You're no longer going to be able to control them, because they might feel so overwhelming that they just rush over you, and you just want to avoid that feeling. Maybe you just want to avoid feeling everything because it's so overwhelming. Okay, so you're afraid that you will lose control. You're afraid that you will lose control. I see. Let's try this deck. Haven't prepared this one, so I'm going to have to do that now. Okay. Please give me cards for pile 1. 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 This is a stubborn deck, so it might take a while for me to get something. Please give me something for pile 1. Please give me something for pile 1. Please give... Okay, that will do. Maximus. How can you feel others when your own table is empty? How can you feed others? Oh my god, I can't talk today. Whatever. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? you're not going to be able to have a normal relationship if you do this to yourself. And maybe that's what's the issue is here, that you want this Queen of Wands person, you want to be with them. There might be an age discrepancy, by the way, because the Hermit looks much older than the Queen of Wands, so you might be older than this person. But basically, I'm seeing that you're just pining, basically. You're just yearning, and you're not doing anything. And what you're doing is self-sabotage. What you're doing is self-sabotage. And the reason you're sabotaging yourself is because you don't want to feel. Your table is empty. You don't give yourself the love you deserve. Of course, you can't love others if you can't love yourself. Or at least it's much more difficult. You have some healing to do. You have some healing to do. And I think that is very, very, very likely and possible with Scorpio here. I transform. I think you're already trying to do that. But if you are trying to do that, here is the earth element, the stability. If you're trying to do that, you're going to have to feel your emotions. You're going to have to be out of control for a while. Not necessarily for long, but you have to feel them. You have to feel them. And since the earth element is here, and since you're represented by the Hermit, the Virgo energy, you might be a loner, by the way, with the Hermit here. But the earth element, the stability is here. If you feel your emotions, you're not going to lose your stability. That's not what emotions are. That's not what emotions are like. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid of that. I know it's very difficult, and I'm not a mental health professional, so please don't act like I am. But the thing is that you can feel your emotions because you have stability. You have stability. You will have more stability if you finally let your emotions out. It might take a while. It might take a while. I don't know. Let's see more about what you have to know, and we'll see how it connects. What does Palawan have to know? What does Palawan have to know? Oh. Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. What are you holding on to? Four of Pentacles. Okay, please clarify the Four of Pentacles. What does Palawan need to know? Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. What does Palawan need to know? Okay. That'll do. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. You're holding on to your own mental prison. That's what you're holding on to. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. And the reason the first thing that appeared here was the Queen of Wands, because this situation with this person, this Queen of Wands, who's possibly younger than you and very, very, very attractive, is so difficult for you because it's shining a light on your deeper issues. And your deeper issues are that you're sabotaging yourself and you're sabotaging this relationship. And the reason you're sabotaging this relationship is because you don't want to feel. You are emotionally constipated. That's why. And you're holding on to your own mental prison. You're like, no, I want to do things like this. Like, this worked for me. This worked for me in the past. I've been doing this like my entire life. And it's been working. No, it's not. It's not working. It's obviously not working. And the reason this Queen of Wands came into your life was to show you this. To show you that you can have this person. You can be with this person. Like, nothing is stopping you. So far, I don't see anything on the board that's stopping you. Except yourself. Except you holding on to your own mental prison. your own suffering. You're holding on to your suffering. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing by doing this whole thing. By doing basically anything connected to this person. Like, take a good look at what you're doing concerning this person. Whatever, maybe the way you think about them, maybe how you act towards them, which is probably not very nice. Even if you're trying to be nice, and even if your true feelings are that you're incredibly, incredibly, incredibly loyal. And I could show the dog too. Like you want a commitment with this person, but you act like a dick, like I've said before. Take a look at that. Take a look at what you're doing that's connected to this person. Because basically everything that you're doing in connection to them is holding on to your mental prison. Okay. How can you get out of this? I want to help you get out of this. Let's do that. How can Pile 1 get out of this mental prison? How can Pile 1 get out of this mental prison? How can Pile 1 be free? Oh, and I just realized. Sorry. Just realized your card is flight. Let's rise into the sky. You're meant to be free. You're meant to be free. And if I'm reading this correctly, this Queen of Wands person is the conduit. Like if you can do this right, if you can fix all of this and do this right and do her right, or him, or whatever is the feminine energy, then you're on the path to be free. Okay, so back to the question. What can Pile 1 do to get out of this? 5 of Wands. You have to stop running from conflict. You have to stop running from conflict. You have to stand in your power and not run. Maybe there is a conflict going on with this Queen of Wands person. Maybe there's something that you need to talk about. Maybe something of the sort. But you need to stand in your power and go into this conflict and solve it. You need to solve this conflict. You might be afraid of conflict in general. I'm not sure. Or you might just run from conflict. You might feel like if you have conflict with someone, then it's not worth it. Then they can go into the bin and you'll find a new person, because if there's any conflict, then it's not perfect. It's not good enough. And that's not how relationships work. The reason a relationship is good is not because there's no conflict. The reason is that you can communicate and understand each other, and you can solve the conflicts. Okay, let's see. What else can... okay. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Go to this person. Go to this Queen of Wands. Go to this Queen of Wands. Like this. No, this way. Okay. Go to this Queen of Wands and give her your cup. Give her your cup. That's what you can do to solve this. Like I said, it seems, reading this correctly. This person is the conduit to your change. This person is the conduit to your transformation. Through them, through doing this right, through solving this situation, you can heal. That's why they were put into your life, maybe. To heal you through this conflict with them. And once you stop all this bullshit of just looking at them from far away and feeling like this but acting like this and being a dick in general, which you don't want to be, but you still are, and you just open up and say, hey, I really like you. I'm really attracted to you. I know there might be difficulties, but let's try it. Let's see what happens. Maybe that's all you have to do. Maybe you just have to show them more love. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Why aren't you giving them your cup? Why aren't you? Why isn't Pile One giving their... That's a lot of cards, but okay, I'll take it because they wanted to come out. Nine of Swords, you're anxious as fuck. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, yeah, you're damaged. And 2 of Wands in the reverse. You may have... Exactly, or not exactly, especially with the imagery on this card, he has a little Earth, planet Earth over here that he's holding. You might be living far away. You might not be living close to this person. This might be a long distance relationship, if it was ever to be a relationship. And you're just overthinking it. You're seriously overthinking this. Very seriously overthinking this. And 10 of Swords, because you're damaged. Because you're damaged. Because you need to heal. And that's it. And you're basically you're basically almost in a predetermined path. You're almost like you're fated to suffer because you cannot heal, because you're not healing yourself, and your trauma is putting you in positions that you are not in control of. So the interesting thing here is that you feel like if you feel your emotions, you lose control. But the truth is that you already did. You're not in control. You're not in control. Your trauma is in control. And that's why this whole thing is happening. That's why you can't get closer to this person, and you're just overthinking it. Because even if it's like a long distance thing, think about how many people live in long distance relationships. Just think about it. Like, that's not something that should stop you. But anyway, you feel like you're gonna lose control if you feel, but the control is in the hands of your trauma. And that's why you have to feel. That's why you have to feel your feelings and purge all sorts of bad things that happened to you. And that might not be easy on your own. And I'm not sure if I even recommend doing that on your own. Also, the Y has the Queen of Pentacles here. That's interesting, because that seems like there's another person here. Is there another person here? Let me look at that. Not necessarily another romantic interest, but let's see who this Queen of Pentacles is. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this Queen of Pentacles, please? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this? Okay. Page of Cups. Yeah, it's something you have feelings for. Someone you have feelings for, it seems. Someone you have feelings for, but your feelings are not the same. They're not the same as you do for this other person. I think that the only reason you're thinking about this Queen of Pentacles is because they're an easier choice. And the only reason you're thinking about this Queen of Pentacles is because you have all this shit to deal with if you want the Queen of Wands. Let's check what the Oracle deck is gonna say. We're at 29 minutes, so I'm gonna get some advice and then we're gonna wrap it up, I think. What can you tell Pile One, please? What can you tell Pile One, please? Please tell... Okay. Earth! You gain what you work for. You gain what you work for. You can't skip the work. You can't skip the work. If you choose that you don't want this Queen of Wands and you don't want to do your work, that's okay. And you go with the Queen of Pentacles, that's completely okay. But then you're not going to heal. You're avoiding your own healing. You're avoiding your own healing because this is a perfect opportunity to do that. You gain what you work for. And you're not going to heal if you don't work for it. Okay, let's see what the Soul Truth deck is going to tell me. If I can pick it up. Okay. What's your advice for pile 1? What's your advice for pile 1? What's your advice for pile 1? What's the advice? What's the advice for pile 1? Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? Maybe you're physically ill in some way. That's basically the first card that came out that would indicate that. So I think I'm going to try to figure that out. If my body could talk, it would say blank. Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. Are you eating well? Like, I'm not just talking about junk food or stuff like this, but this whole spread feels like a depressed energy. Like maybe you might be avoiding food. You might not be eating enough. And yeah, try to pay attention to that if that resonates, if that is something that you have an issue with. Okay. Okay. What is the advice? What should pile 1 do? What should pile 1 do? What is the advice? What should pile 1 do? What is the advice? What should pile 1 do? What is the advice, please? What should pile 1 do? Doesn't want to come out. Doesn't want to. Doesn't fucking want to. What's the bottom of the deck? Okay. Okay, I get it, I think. Tower in reverse and Temperance. Your advice is to not ruin this. That's your advice. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't destroy this. Don't destroy this. This is something important. This might be a once in a lifetime thing. This might be, I don't know. I don't know, but based on the ring here and the dog here as well, and the star, this person is like the representation of your hopes and dreams. Why would you want to throw that away? Why would you want to destroy that? Why would you want to destroy that? It almost feels like, and I'm just trying to find a narrative here, so it might not resonate, but it almost feels like this was a wish fulfillment for you, this person. Like you imagined someone for yourself for your entire life, and they finally appeared, and you were like, oh fuck, what do I do? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and you were just completely confused and you just don't know what the hell to do. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Work it out. Work it out. And remember what I said? How you're holding on to your own mental prison? By avoiding conflict. Maybe you've had some sort of a conflict with this person that you need to resolve. You need to resolve. Okay. Okay, one more card. One more card. One more card. Temperance. 5 of Wands. Any more advice? Any more advice for pile 1? Any more advice? Oh, up. Okay, it went away. One more card for pile 1. More advice, please. Knight of Pentacles. Do it slow if you have to. Do it slow if you have to. If that makes you feel more secure, if that makes you feel more at ease, do it slow. But do it. You don't have to run. Be the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to go up to this person and tell them, hey, I want to fuck tomorrow, let's meet. Maybe you just have to tell them, hi, how How are you doing? I've been thinking about you. Is everything okay? Something like that. It's really not a big deal. It seems like you're just really, really, really heavily overthinking it because of your trauma. And because you are actually not in control. Your trauma is in control, like I said before, and that's why you have to heal. So, be the Knight of Pentacles. Give her your cup of love. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. And another thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that it is slow, yeah, sure, but it yields stable results. This is something you can count on. This is something that's gonna be there, and is gonna be there for long. So, okay, one more question. Oh my god, I can't stop. I can't stop. Look at me. Okay, is there potential for Pile 1 and their person, their Queen of Wands? What's the potential? What's the potential for Pile 1? Wheel of Fortune, you can fucking change your entire life with this person. You can fucking change everything. This person can change everything for you. And maybe that's exactly what you see. Maybe that's exactly what you see in them, and that's why you're so anxious. That's why you're so anxious. That's why you're so anxious. That's why you're so anxious, because you know this. You know that this person has the potential to change everything. And maybe you don't want to fuck it up. But let me tell you something. You are fucking it up. You are fucking it up right now. What you're doing right now, whatever it is fucking it up. Is fucking it up. You have to be the knight. If there's a conflict, you have to resolve it. And you have to give them your cup of love. Slow and steady. Okay, I think that's about it. You now know what you have to know. You now got your advice regarding this situation. I hope it resonated, and I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if it resonated. And have a nice day. Thank you.